That's it, baby. We got work. Hey, what's up? Mike, 149. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Second and 5 now. Darnold. Herndon's got it complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
Keep going, oh, keep going.
Now a first down carry by Bell. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. On second down, it's Bell. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Point after try forthcoming. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0. Here's Sam Ficken now for the Jet field goal. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Allen. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Allen now looks to throw. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Allen. He finds his target, John Brown. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. John Brown. 31 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. So what do you think the mindset was there? You can tie it with a PAT here first half. Why go for the lead right now?
The old school mindset says if you have a better team, you just go ahead and continue to try and dominate. There's also a school of thought, if you don't think you're quite as good, you have to try and take advantage of opportunities. And finally, I just think this is analytics coming into the game. Someone saying the more you go for two, the better your chances are of actually getting them.
This is Bell. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big run that time by Bell. 43 yards. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's third and goal at the 1. This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is third and goal. Here's Bell. And the lane closes quickly for Bell, and he did not make it. No gain on the play, and what to do now on fourth and goal. So on fourth down, the Jets turn to kicker Sam Ficken. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Ficken's kick is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. They took it all the way to the 1, but in the end, opt for 3.
Just doesn't sound right, does it? If you get all the way down to the 1-yard line, isn't that supposed to be a play in the end zone that culminates in a touchdown for your team?
And per usual, it felt like the guys on the sideline wanted to go ahead and go for it.
Of course they did, but of course head coach, it defers back to him, and he made the decision, let's get 3 out of this, make sure we get some points.
Now a run with Singletary, and he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll try and run for this with Singletary, and he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Singletary, they'll run for it, and he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Here's Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Will I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Well, you know, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. Man open, that's Robert Foster complete. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Throwing is Allen on third. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, and his first carry of the game right there, he had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 2nd and 7, Allen. Now the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Allen going to go on 4th down. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. After the interception, here's Darnold. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And they work this out past the 25. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Red 80. Come to my work. Red 80.
On first down, Bell. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Right there.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Here's Allen on 1st and 10, escaping the pressure right. And that's complete to Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. Again, it's Bell. And some room to roam now. Le'Veon Bell, kiss him goodbye. And all the way in, touchdown, New York. Le'Veon Bell, 79 yards. And the Jets will extend their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point. So they lost yardage, and they declined the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Allen now going to throw again. And his throw here is incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. And now it's 3rd down.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
Because you're right, they have had no room to breathe. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. This one caught by Crowder. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 25 yards that time. Now Bell. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. 2nd down and goal. Darnold. And he's got it. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Jets will extend their lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after.
No lead safe in the new NFL, but this score is really going to give them some needed breathing room.
And this one through the uprights and good. Here's Sam Ficken now for the Jet field goal. Fielded about a yard deep. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where
he's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34. On 1st down, Allen. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing again. Allen. He's going to launch this thing way down. This is caught inside the 15. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 12-yard line. Allen now on 1st down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. And John Brown's got it complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. John Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills cut into that lead. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he'll get in for the 2 points as that'll cut the lead down from 11 to 9. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This one taken from the 7. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Keep it up, guys.
They'll go again with Bell. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. They'll run on 1st down. It's Bell, and I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Darnold, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
5 down, stand up in it. Bang, 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 bang.
On 3rd down, here's Bell. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down. They'll run it with Bell. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Le'Veon Bell stops short of the line to gain. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
I'm on. Hey, Alpha. Right there. 54, right there.
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Throwing on 1st down. Allen. This will be caught by Brown. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down. But correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 3-yard touchdown run as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Hauschka with the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The shotgun snap for Darnold. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Play it.
On 1st down, Bell. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Check. Crunch. Here we go. Motion. Pop.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bell. Pretty move. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Whistles and a timeout at the 2:05 mark. So this defense wanting to get one more pause in before the 2-minute warning, and they do just that. Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing.
And to give this time to the tailback. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Sponge. No.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Jets will extend their lead. And he keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Important extra point up and through, and it might seal the deal as that makes it a 2-score game here with not a lot of time remaining. Here's Sam Ficken now for the Jet field goal. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. They will run with Singletary. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards that time, and a Bills 1st down. To the air, Allen. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. That's good for a Jet 1st down, a gain of 13. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Instead of running, Darnold's going to throw this thing. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. But now it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. Finding room inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll run it with Bell. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Well, I know at points in this one you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.